Hey, what's up guys, how's it going? So today is going to be a little bit of a different thrifting episode. So instead of doing different episodes throughout the month where I show off, 2, 3, 4, 5 games, whatever, I just decided to, hold off on doing an episode, wait till I have a decent amount of cool stuff, and yeah, I don't know though, let me know down in the comments. Do you prefer this style, or would you rather me, show off different things that I get throughout the month? Like, let's just say I get, a couple N64 games, would you rather me show those off, or wait till I have a bunch of N64 games? I don't know. Tell me down in the comments. And before we get started, just a little bit of a channel update. So this week, on at least October 25th, 2021, there's going to be a lot of videos coming out. That's because I'm going to be taking a week off next week, because I'm going to this convention thing, whatever. There's a video about it, go check it out. Yeah, there's gonna be 2 more videos this week, then I'm just gonna take the next week off. But I have a lot of games to show off in this video. As you can see by the thumbnail, I got a lot this month. I have a lot to clean and test. But yeah, enough rambling, enough bullshitting for me. Let's I guess let's just get started.
Now in exactly 1 minute and 13 seconds, I'm going to drive my go-kart between 2 carriages of a speeding train. This stunt requires split second. There's a train going past! Why is the train going past now?
Alright, so one game I was lucky enough to get super cheap this month was Mario Kart 64, and I actually got a really great deal on it. My local virtual gaming store wanted it for $35, I got it for $20, so I got lucky. Now this game is honestly really good. I could see why people love it. I've been playing it for the past couple days. Whenever I grab my N64 stuff, I usually grab this game as well. This game is extremely good. And I like the way they did this game too. It's very similar to Donkey Kong 64. So, Mario, Luigi, Toad, all the racers are basically like 2D sprites just in a 3D world. I honestly like that style. Yeah, as you can see, it works fine. And yeah, man, I did not expect this game to be so good. I guess I see why it's sort of expensive. Now, I'm not going to say too much about it right now because I'm going to have a video on it this week. My bad for shoving this into the video, but yeah, I don't have so much to say about it now, but yeah, let's just keep going.
You don't understand, it's after us. It's big! It's got huge teeth, a big beak, bulgy eyes, feathers, fur everywhere.
Yeah, and pigs can fly.
No bears can fly! Bad guys beware! Here comes BanjoKazooie, where you're both bird and bear with amazing powers. There's never been anything like this head-banging, sky-flying, rock-hopping, egg-shooting, tag-teaming duo. BanjoKazooie, only for Nintendo.
And another good deal I got this month was BanjoKazooie. I only got this for like $5, and this game usually goes for 30 to 40 bucks, so I got another lucky deal. Anyway, this is my first time playing BanjoKazooie, and I gotta say, I'm not really a fan of it. I mean, I get why it's popular. It was one of the greatest games for the N64 out there, but it's just not for me. Like again, I see why it's good. I see it. It's just like Mario 64, but it's not for me. The one thing I will say, the graphics are really good on this game as well. I mean, for the N64, the graphics are great. But besides that, the gameplay is hard to get used to, and I just don't like it. But on the bright side, at least I got it for super cheap, so I didn't have to waste a bunch of money. And I mean, if the story is it's honestly pretty basic. It kind of seems like a ripoff of Mario. Oh no, his sister gets kidnapped by this witch thing. The story just seems basic to me. But I'll probably give this game another chance someday, just not right now.
Side-scrolling time traveler. Go back in time with games like Mario Brothers, Donkey Kong, The Legend of Zelda, Pac-Man, and more. The classic NES series only for Game Boy Advance. Rated E for everyone.
Alright, so another game I've gotten recently is Ice Climbers. Now, this game is just a NES port just for the Game Boy, and I gotta say, I kind of like this. It's hard to get used to, but the game is kind of growing on me a little bit. You know, let's just say you're waiting for a bus or a train, you can pull this out, play a little bit of Ice Climbers, or let's just say, you know, you're waiting for a video to upload, play a little bit of Ice Climbers, or some Zelda, or some Mario, whatever. This game's good for what it is. I just wish they would have like enlarged that game a little bit. That's the only thing I could see wrong with this game.
Is it my imagination? Are we going like 1 mile an hour? What's going on here? Oi! Geezer!
What?
Our flight's in 10 minutes!
Well, we better hurry then, didn't we?
Buckle up, boys, buckle up! Come on, mate!
So, let's face the facts. I'm hot, you're hot. Who wants to pet me?
Crash Team Racing. Once he gets behind the wheel, things get ugly.
You and me. Booyah, Grandma. Booyah.
Alright, now this game has a story attached to it, so apparently some family came into the story and just donated all their old PS1 and N64 stuff. Like, these games were extremely dusty. Like, these games haven't been touched in 25 years, literally. I just picked one out and she said $10, and I was just like, deal. Now, when it comes to gameplay, this game feels like a Mario Kart ripoff. Like they just saw Mario Kart 64 doing all them, PS1 was just like, we need our own kart racer, and then this came out. Like this just feels like a ripoff. On the bright side, it does have that Crash Bandicoot styling and all that, and I think it has a story attached to it. I could be wrong. Overall though, this game isn't half bad for $10. Although one more thing, I had to spend like 10 to 5 minutes for wiping this thing down because it was just full of dust and all that stuff. But what are you gonna expect?
Game Boy Advance.
Miracle. Magical. Sonical. Sonic is a superstar. Sonic Advance.
Now, I already reviewed this game, so I don't have much to say, but it's still a decent game. Like I said in the video, I mean, this was the time when Sonic Adventure 2 was popular, Sonic Heroes, all that, and you know, where was 2D Sonic gonna go? Where was that classic Sega Genesis Sonic gonna go? And obviously, it went on the Game Boy Advance. And I mean, this game's good for what it is. For like a portable game, it has a small story attached to it. It's just that classic Sonic gameplay, going through loop-de-loops and shit, all the power-ups, getting rings and all that. This game is okay. The only bad thing is that the Game Boy died in the middle of the video.
Welcome to our association, Mr. Black. It's time you took a test drive.
Available on PC, CD-ROM, rated T for teen. For more test drive action, check out Test Drive Off-Road Wide Open, rated E for everyone.
Alright, Test Drive. Now, I got the feeling this one tried to rip off Need for Speed Underground because of the whole, you know, vibe and aesthetic. You know, it's got that urban, Fast and Furious type of style. I just kind of get that feeling. Now, the story is something different. Now, apparently you're a driver trying to get into this rich racing league similar to a Midnight Club. You basically just have to do races for this rich person. Again, I still feel like this game rips off Underground just a little bit. Now, one bright side about the game is this game screams early 2000s. When it comes to cars and music, I mean, just look at the soundtrack of this game. I mean, shit, DMX, Ja Rule, a bunch of other hip-hop artists, rock, electronic, all the music from the early 2000s, I guess, time period. So I'd say the only good thing about this game is the music. I mean, you spend more time on a menu than the actual game. That's how good the music is.
Look at what we're launching. Now for N64 and Game Boy Advance. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. We're talking lots of new tricks and hundreds of insane new combos. There's even more courses, a park designer, and a dream team of skaters to choose from. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 for N64 and Game Boy Advance. Rated E for everyone.
Well, alright, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 for the N64. Now I'm surprised this runs on the N64 so well. I mean, when it comes to the PS1 versus the N64 port of this game, obviously the PS1 runs better, but when it comes to graphics, the N64 wins by a mile. This game looks really good, especially with the expansion pack. Now this game runs well. It kind of does the PS1 controls, you know, except without a joystick, but it's very similar to the PS1 when it comes to controls. You know, instead of the X, square, circle, triangle buttons, it's the C buttons, and instead of the joysticks, it's the D-pad. I gotta be honest, this isn't a bad setup for the N64.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Now everyone thinks they can skate like Tony. Now available on Nintendo 64 and Game Boy Color, rated E for everyone.
And of course, if I got two, I had to get one, and it's basically the same thing. It runs well. The graphics, it wasn't bad necessarily. It's just not as good as the PS1 version. I feel like with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, they tried harder for the N64 version, but it's basically the same thing here. It's very similar to the PS1 controls, and it has the same levels. And yeah, not much to say compared to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 version for the N64. But yeah, if I got two, I had to get one. Well, alright, if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, no rush, and tell me down below. If you prefer I do rapid, thrifting pickups throughout the month, or would you rather me stick to doing something like this, right? Wait till I have a decent amount of stuff where I could, show it off. Tell me down in the comments. I'll see you guys later. Peace.